like him, who cares? You know, this is not just about you or your love. What is love anyway? That's for extramarital affairs. Oh, you've got a lot to learn, sister. Everybody has extramarital affairs. It's sort of the way that people exist in our society. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh, hello, dear sister. Shouldn't you be getting ready for spring cotillion? You know, I know it's just the morning, but it takes very long. And you know, it's a big day. You are a debutante. You've finally come of age, and now it's time for you to introduce yourself properly to the social season. Okay, so you're a bit nervous. You're sort of hiding. Well, as your older brother, you must know that I'm not going to help you. Of course, I will throw you to the wolves the first chance I get. You and I you should understand more than anybody how much I couldn't care less. So tell me, what will you give me for me to help you with your little problem? Okay, so you are wanting me to help you with your makeup. Well, that's certainly an interesting dilemma you have. You don't want one of the servants to deal with your makeup because you think that they'll do a poor job, and because I've seen all of our other sisters go through the social season, get married, have their children, you think I'm an expert. You'd be right. So, it's not going to come cheap, my help. And I'm going to have to write this down because I will certainly not want to forget this. So, on this date, you requested my help. Remember when you said you'd never do that? You're going to owe me a favour. Well, I hope you know what you're doing, because I will come to collect. All right. Since I've agreed, perhaps I can be a bit kinder to you. You know, you are my sister, and I love you dearly, and I want nothing but the best for you, even if you are an ugly hag. Oh, come on, I simply jest. It's what siblings do, you know. So, tell me really, why do you want me to do your makeup and not the servants? Because you want to chat. Well, alright. I can do that. So how about we get started then, right? So, I think I should take a quick examining of your skin and of your face. You know, I know you don't necessarily have. I'm going to get closer, so try not to freak out. Don't yell and call for mum. So, I see you've got some redness. Just right here, some red spots. It's quite funny. All of our sisters have had it. You know, it's truly a curse. I had some as well. It's really not a problem when a man has it, but when a woman has it, it's truly the end of the world, from what I have learned. So, we've got like right here, and then right there. You've got 3 spots on that side. You've got sort of a uneven rosacea thing going on right here. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. You can relax with me. It's going to be all right. So, I think we could use a little bit of rose water. What does that sound like to you? Sound good? All right. Don't you look at me like that. I did not steal this. My word, you throw accusations, and it could be very damaging to our family, you know. Okay, I did steal it, but it's certainly not going to be missed. You know, it's wonderful glasswork. And the cotton, I must say, smells delicious. So, rose water. I'm just going to dab it in a bit of rose water, and then I am going to put it right on your face. Just right on those red spots. You just have to relax for me, alright? Because I think with you, you are perhaps going to be the most popular debutante. Oh, did you see the competition? You have... There's no chance. There's no chance at all. You... Listen, I know I called you an old hag, but now you are neither old nor are you a hag. You know, at the very minimum, you're more like a hermit or something. Whatever. All the other women are simply... What can I say? They've got their charm, I can say that. But they also do not have your wit. Every man will be wanting you, for sure. So tell me, since you shouldn't be particularly nervous, why is it that you want to come talk to me? Okay. Oh, I understand. Nervousness is a tough thing, I must say. Anxiety, that's something that most people really struggle with. Oh yeah, I had anxiety before my first cotillion. But I must say, being a man in this situation is like winning the lottery. You do not have to worry the same way that women do. But there are a few things, as your older brother, that I can do to help you, alright? If there's anybody that you end up talking to, that you feel like, please get this man away from me, they are literally the embodiment of Satan, simply signal to me, alright? Yo, you know the signal. Yeah, the signal we had when we were kids, of course. So just signal to me, I'll make my way over. I'll chat it up, make sure in a nice and social way, I will handle it. Why can't you handle it? Well, that's because it's not proper. If you were to handle a situation like that, then who's to say how offensive it could come across? And because you would naturally be talking to a man, you would then run the risk of damaging our reputation. And honestly, damaging our reputation is the last thing that we need. It's not going to be good. Anyway, I think the rose water has done its job. How is it feeling? Does it feel good? Good, yeah. Okay, and then just right here. Yeah, it's looking good. So, before I really deal with your face more, I think that we need to deal with the broom that's on your head. Yes, your hair. I am not a hair expert. Their servants can do that, alright? Listen, my help can only go so far, so I'm just going to brush it out of the way, and we'll leave it at that, alright? It is very early in the morning. You really don't have... You've got time for it, right? So just... There we go. Okay. How's that feeling? Is that alright? Yeah. Good. And so, tell me again, what is it that you're worried about? You're worried about the social aspect. You don't really want to... Listen, you don't have to do very much, you know. Your beauty will speak for itself. And I will be there. Mother will be there. Our sisters will be there. So, really, what have you got to lose? Have you got your eye on somebody? No. don't lie to me. I can tell from that look. Who is it? Is it Connor? Frank? It's Henry. Oh, I can see you blush. That rosacea is peeking through that. No, you cannot hide it from me. Listen, Henry is very wealthy. I think he would do well for this family. So if you can talk to him, and if he's interested, that would be a match of the century. But if you don't like him, who cares? This is not just about you or your love. What is love anyway? That's for extramarital affairs. Oh, you've got to learn, sister. Everybody has extramarital affairs. It's sort of the way that people exist in our society. It's kind of unfortunate, but when you can ask your sisters about this. It's quite unfortunate, but I believe, is it Olivia? Yeah, she found somebody. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about her husband. I'm talking about her little plaything. What do you mean? How can I talk about people like that? It is the way of things. You see, being married doesn't mean you must be together. It just means that socially you are together. And it also means that for the woman, you must provide an heir. Now that really, for the man, is not a lot of work. And for the woman, I'm sorry to say, it does mean a lot of work. And really, I feel for you. But once that's over and done with, you can simply run a household together and deal with whatever you want to deal with in your own time. Really, it couldn't be better. But if you do happen to like the person that you're with, if you do end up marrying someone that you love, that's just a nice added bonus now, isn't it? All right. So now that we are done with your hair, let us go to the main event, right? I don't know what happened where you did not inherit the eyebrows of our family. They're barely there. It's so unfortunate. But not to worry, we've got ways to really deal with it. I've got some nice dark charcoal. Now this can be used for both the eyebrows and for the eyes. But let me tell you why we're not going to touch your eyes. Your eyes, they are the windows to your soul. And we do not want anything impeding that. Listen, you and I both know when dinners happen, the women end up leaving after the dinner and the men stay around for the male talk, right? I unfortunately have to be around, even though a lot of the people that end up staying, they're just mind-numbingly boring. Yes, they're so boring. You do not understand. But one thing that I have learned from them is they do not care for the look of makeup on the eye. When they see it, it makes them, I don't know what it is, it makes them recoil. It is quite interesting, really. I personally don't really have an opinion. I think that oftentimes it can be interesting to see, and it does. I do find it a little bit interesting, right? Here, just stay still for me. Stay still. Okay. Yes, I do find it a bit interesting, right? That when I'm talking to someone and they have really intense makeup on the eye specifically, I find it hard to tell if I should be looking in their eye or at the makeup, and it's, some men will say that it's improper, and I think Mother has said so also, but, she's getting old. What does she know? Don't tell her I said that. Oh dear Lord, don't tell her I said that. I mean to use that favour for you not to say that. Okay, just a bit more. How is this feeling? Are you alright? Alright, good. Good. Yes, I'm sure the servants are working out there. Okay, just a bit more over here. Wow. Glorious, really. Simply glorious. Alright. So, when you meet Henry, just make sure you do not dance with him twice. Oh no, if you dance with him twice, you are going to put us in such a dire circumstance you don't understand. Anyway, what's next? How about we do some blush? Yes, a bit of redness on your cheeks. Or maybe, I remember Olivia. Yes, I remember she told me. She told me I must put powder on first. Yes. I must put powder on to help really make your skin more fair. So I've got a bit of powder here. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to really get some of that powder in here. How do I know so much? It's really just things you pick up when you have many sisters. You are not the first to freak out before a spring cotillion. No, not at all. You are but one of many women who have realised the situation that you're in, and realised that you need a bit of a pep talk. Fortunately, I'm not very good at pep talks, but what I can do is learn how to do your makeup so that you feel confident and that when you go out there, you represent our family well. So I'm just going to put this all over your face. Get a nice even coat on your skin, alright? Your skin looks great right now, so just brush it right over. That's right. And so nice and easy. So you stay still. I know you can't speak, but you must understand, and this is a warning I gave to every sister. You must understand that everything at the debutante, as a debutante, will be recorded. And by that I mean people are watching, people are listening. You must hold yourself high and make yourself the most important woman in England. For if you don't, then what are people going to think of us? This family runs on reputation, and Mother has not given me any space to work this out myself. She likes to have her social connections. She likes to really, have a handle on things. And if she were a man, she would be running this show. But unfortunately, she's not, and so I must run it. Would I run this family if I were someone else? What are you asking? Do I want to run this family? Well, it's not really a choice now, isn't it? It's just one of those things. But I shan't leave this family hungry. And I shan't leave a sister who is in dire need. Okay. Alright. You are doing wonderful. Alright. So now that that's over, we just need to put a bit of blush and something on your lips. Natural, right? We just want to make sure that you look beautiful and people do not notice. And by people, I do mean the Queen. You know, she's the one that we really have to impress really right at the beginning. So what? Alright. Got a bit of just brushing off a bit of this excess over here. I'm just going to put this on your lips, alright? Just right here. Okay, perfect, perfect. There we go, there we go. Okay. Stay still. Yeah, look at that. So it's just enhancing the colour of your lips. It's not really doing anything else. Alright. Alright. Wonderful. Perfect. Alright, well now that that is over, we just got your cheeks. Alright, so with a different brush, we just need to get some of this red. So let's bring this out again. Have you done your morning calls yet? It's pretty early, so I don't think, yeah, you're still in your nightgown. Yeah, it's... Who are you going to call? Who are you going to go to? Who? Bethany. Do not go over to Bethany. She is new in town. No, and if you go to her, think of what people will say. Oh, a foreigner. Here in England? Just stay right there. I have nothing against foreigners. I love them, but in terms of social status here in England, it's... You're right. I shouldn't be such a bigot now, shouldn't I? You can go. Not that you need that permission, but you can go. Okay. Just a bit more over here. Okay. A bit more over here. Perfect. Wonderful. Well, alright then. You see, you look wonderful. A servant will deal with your hair. And you need to go on your morning calls before we get to the spring cotillion. Right, so you owe me a favour, and I will come to collect. And remember, if you need help, just signal to me. Okay? Well, alright then. Bye-bye now.